What if I told you the most expensive decision you will ever make is deciding you are done growing? This is the Solo to Entrepreneur Show, and you with me, Lorraine Chai. Today, we're going straight into the question that sounds simple, but it can change your entire life. When do we stop investing in ourselves? And I already know what some people want the answer to be. They want it to be when I'm tired, when I retire, when I'm older, when I reach 80, when I reach 65, when I have kids, when money is tight, when I make more money, maybe when I'm a millionaire, when I've already learned enough. What's the definition of enough, by the way? And let's be honest, that answer has never led anyone to freedom. Let's define it, right? What is investing in yourself? Investing in yourself means you intentionally put resources into your own growth so your results become bigger than your current circumstances. And those resources could look like this: money, which is courses, investing in courses, coaching, mentorship, tools, events, investing in time, reading, practicing, learning, failing forward, gathering all the courage to becoming seen, being judged, and taking the leap anyway, to having the discipline to consistently having that persistence when you are not motivated. And when people say, I'm investing in myself, what they're really saying is, I am choosing my future over my comfort. But here's the truth. Every single one of us has been growing since the day we could breathe. To say we don't want to grow is an understatement. We've all grown through something. Learning to speak, learning to walk, learning to survive life, learning to adapt, learning how to use a washing machine, learning how to open a door, learning how to use a new phone. And growth never stops. It just changes categories. Sometimes it's personal growth. Sometimes it's business growth. Sometimes it's technology. For example, I don't watch TV, not anymore. So I can tell you right now, I do not know how to use a smart TV properly. Never thought I would hear myself say that, because I'm usually the person that fixes TVs back in the 1980s. But yeah, I do not know how to use a smart TV properly. And I definitely do not know how to get into a Tesla and feel confident I'm pressing the right thing in that vehicle without breaking it. That's not because I'm incapable. It's because I haven't chosen to into that specific skill yet. And that's the real point. Growth is always available, but it's selective. The difference between people is not who grows and who doesn't. The difference is which part of life you choose to develop, how fast you want results, and how consistent you are willing to be to achieve the results that you want. So let me ask you directly, which part of your life do you want to develop right now? Your business, your income, your confidence, your leadership skills, your tech skills, your sales skills, your pitch skills, your closing skills, your communication skills, your health, your mindset. Because clarity creates momentum. Now, some of you are thinking, Lorraine, I can grow without needing to pay. That's fine. I am growing. Yes, you can. But let's tell the truth here. If you're not paying with money, you are paying with something else. You are paying with time. You are paying through mistakes, futures, failure cycles, delays, opportunity costs. And sometimes the most expensive thing you can do is save money and waste years. Because the goal is not just growth. The goal is consistent growth. The best kind of investment is when you make the decision yourself, not when you're forced, not when you hit rock bottom, not when you finally can't afford it. The best is when you decide, I am betting on me. That means you become your biggest fan. That means you become your biggest supporter, become your most consistent investor. And here's the truth, there is always something to improve, always something to level up. It's like having a phone, right? If you have a phone, they're always going to consistently send you an update. Remember back in the day, Windows? Windows was straightforward, and now it's like a smart TV version where buttons are everywhere. You know, they move things around to their version of what could help or what would be helpful in the future. And we still comply to it. We still adapt to it. We adapt to it because we're forced to adapt. Imagine you push yourself towards investing in yourself and your growth. Even me, right? Yes, I have weaknesses. I have blind spots. I have areas I need to sharpen in myself and my profession. That doesn't make me less capable. That makes me committed. If you follow my journey and you know my journey, you know I've done things that most people would feel uncomfortable doing. I've migrated twice. I've brought my businesses and brand international. I've placed myself on stages and in crowds. And let me say this clearly. I didn't do it because I love the attention. In fact, it was complete opposite. Like, I'm as introverted as it gets. When I'm on stage, I'll probably tremor and probably stutter. Like, I'm an extreme introvert that stutters, right? But I would feel more comfortable blending into the furniture than standing in the spotlight. That's who I am. But I did it because I had a bigger vision. I want to do good in society. I want to give back to community for the future generation. So when I see limitations, I invest. Now I can hear someone saying, but Lorraine, I have no money. Hey, I was on that same boat. But here's what changed my life. When money was tight, it didn't make me invest less. It made me invest smarter. And honestly, it made me invest even more intentionally. Why? Because the quicker I can get out of these circumstances or challenges, the bigger I grow, the faster I grow, and the more people I can help. And I've seen it happen over and over again. Every time I invest in me, I pivot further. Doors open for me. I got to be introduced to people that would never have a second glance on me. I have, access to higher people, bigger people. I get invitations to speak on bigger stages, to work with people, to do more things, to be part of something even larger, even bigger. I got to grow my business, doing less, growing more. And you know what? I chose to reinvest my time to growing even further. What makes the journey worthwhile is not just the outcome. It's when you look back and are able to track the sweat, the tears, risks, the lessons, the level ups. And you realize I didn't just survive, I evolved. Do I personally have a DR in front of my name like all my other siblings? No. Am I a professor yet? No. Am I a millionaire or billionaire yet? Well, not yet. But until my last breath, I'm on a journey of continuously leveling up without limitations. Now, if you still here listening, something today has resonated and connected with you. So I want you to ask yourself this. Ask yourself, will I allow fear to take over? Do I want to be on the journey of continuous growth and leveling up, pivot? Ask yourself, what is the value of my life? What is the value of my future? Because if you're not ready now, the change, the pivot will never happen. Yes, the future is scary, Uncertainty is scary, but regret because you didn't try and persist is worse. So do not settle. Evolve according to your dream. Whether you're entering your 40s, your 60s, it is never too late to grow. It is never too late to have the energy of a teenager or a child. Imagine kids running around, all those huge energy bursts. That burning desire to give back to the community and the burning desire to build a legacy for your family. This is your reminder today. Do not stop investing in yourself. Do not allow limitations to control you. Do not allow fear to control you. Your growth is not a luxury, it's the path. So, if this episode resonates with you, do me a favor, like today's episode, share this episode to someone you know are going to benefit from it, and subscribe to the Solo to Entrepreneur show so you don't miss what's coming next. Comment and tell me this. What is one area in your life you are committing to level up this month? I am Lorraine Choi, and I'll see you in the next episode.